The Beam Information and Supported Elements panel gathers information about the element being designed. Let's look at the fields. The I'm Designing field. This shows you the different simple elements you can design and specify, and this list is continually growing. You'll be familiar with these terms. It's worth reiterating that a beam sits in the same plane as rafters and joists, whereas a lintel sits below them. When designing sill trimmers, transom beams, or external lintels that sit more than 400 mm below the top plate, Specify will require additional information to allow it to design for face loads. For more information, check out the videos or help on face loaded members. The Supporting field allows you to choose what elements are to be supported on the object being designed, and these options will change based on the options you've chosen from the I'm Designing field. When you select an option, an indicative 2D and 3D representation of the element and loads will appear on the right hand side of the screen. Enter the length of the element in meters and millimeters, and note that this should be the distance inside any supports. Choose your deflection limits. By default, specify limits deflection to no more than 12 mm absolute, or the length of the element over 360. You can choose minimal deflection, which limits the deflection to no more than 6 mm. There are lots of reasons why you would do this, such as a lintel being over a stacker slider door. Have a read of the information pop-up to see when it could be appropriate. Enter a label to help you identify the element. Specify will create its own identifier for documentation once the element is saved. Now enter the supported elements. You'll be familiar with the weights and spans being asked for, but the images below the span will help to explain the different options and which span is appropriate based on each load case. For example, for roof loads, when trusses are perpendicular, the span is the distance between the load-bearing walls, but when the trusses are parallel to the beam or lintel, the span is the distance between the trusses. Fill the information in for all of the loads being supported. Once all the supported elements have values, click the Save Beam Information and Supported Elements button. This will save your settings and take you to the point load section. Each panel on the beam design page has its own video, so for information on the additional panels, click the video for the section you'd like to find out about. Thanks for watching.